Welcome to another episode of Mexican American Pickers. In this episode of Mexican American Pickers, a 1955 Motorola 63C clock radio. Cannot believe that I was able to pick this, and I just cannot get over the condition that it is in. When I got to the sale, I actually tried to bundle this piece with another piece to see if I could get a better deal from the woman who's running the sale. The woman was well into her late 60s, and she was actually selling the estate on behalf of her mother who passed away. And she said there was one item in the entire house that would not be 25% off tomorrow, would not be 50% off the next day. And I was holding it in my hands. It was this radio. When she told me that, I told her I'd be honored to pay full price just to get the chance to own it. There was a man standing directly behind me who was all in my business, talking about, if you're not going to buy it, I'll buy it. I just turned to him and said, it's sold. It belongs to me. The woman smiled when I said that, and I could tell she knew that I would cherish it. Just an absolutely stellar piece. And as you can see, the clock actually still works, and here's the kicker.
Syracuse with the basketball. They move it into the forecourt from left to right. They lead by 14 with 5:36 to go.
The radio actually still works. Functioning AM radio. Can't believe it. So I want to tell you about the piece that I tried to bundle it with, because I went ahead and got that piece as well. And what you're looking at here is a vintage Motorola mid-century modern TV, and then an old TV rack that was in one of the back bedrooms. And I was able to actually get a pretty good deal on both these pieces when I bundled them together and sort of separated them from that first piece that I bought from her. So she gave me a pretty good deal on these pieces. And what I decided to do and told my partner is I had a vision, and my partner, my amazing partner Aida, actually helped me come up with a design and do some of the work for it. I took everything out of the TV and hollowed it out. When I did, my neighbor Paul said, hey man, you better hold on to those tubes, because if that's a functioning TV, which it was a functioning black and white TV, he said you can sell all those tubes together for like $20 on eBay. So I'm going to be putting those tubes up as an auction. But let's see what happened when I hollowed it out, because I had a vision to turn it into a goldfish tank. And feel free to let me know what you think in the comments. We're actually going to go by Lowe's tonight to get some LED strips to make it even brighter. But I was able to pick a giant goldfish bowl shaped like a fish, and it fit inside the hollowed out TV perfectly. We got some actual plants to help oxygenate the water. Couple of little guys in there, kind of hard to see. Once we get that LED light in tonight, it'll be even better. For right now, we have some other lighting in there, but we want to get a little more light in there for those little guys. And by the way, those two little ones playing around in there that are kind of hard to see, that's Bonnie and Clyde. But I think that it just came out perfect. Absolutely love it. I mentioned this piece earlier in a photo on my Facebook page. But this is a mid-century modern corner arc table we were able to pick at a garage sale for $5. And that's actually kind of the theme for the day-to-day is do not sleep on garage sales. Because this was yesterday, and I want to talk with you about today's pick. We went to one garage sale, which was actually in our neighborhood. And I was able to pick this piece. This will not go up for auction. This is ours, and I think it is exquisite. I don't know much about the artist. We're gonna have to do some research. The woman who sold it to me said she bought it so long ago in like the 1980s that she couldn't remember the artist's name. But it's gotta be 4 feet by maybe 3.5 feet. It is immense, and it fills that wall beautifully. And I love that it's mid-century modern, and it's actually copper detailing with fabric. It's so mid-century modern, and it is just, it's beautiful. I will never sell this piece. I'm just so thrilled to own it. And then we bundled that with a couple of other pieces I want to show you. These are actually signed Amado Peña prints. You can actually see that they were signed on the outside in black marker on the glass, but they're also signed inside each print with a graphite sketch artist pencil. And I know these to be authentic because the woman I bought them from actually had a photo with her and Amado when she got them years ago when she was in Albuquerque. And you'll notice the beautiful thing about these pieces is that the matting that comes up and creates a sort of dimensional, element to it is actually part of a continuation of the work itself. So that even the matting is part of the art itself. Cannot believe we were able to pick these today. She was asking 250 for all three pieces, and I asked her if she'd go 175. And she said she'd go 200, and she'd even throw in a few other pieces for us. So we got those three pieces for 200, and she threw these in as well. And these are some exquisite little tiles. Just amazing, I think. And I really love this one so much. And let's look at the artist information on the back. You can see these were done by Frank Bao. This is actually entitled Blue River, tile 1004. And again, both those are very awesome, but this one is it just floors me. It's just incredible. So we got 6 pieces for $200. My partner loves the tiles, so I don't know that we're actually going to be able to sell the tiles. I love the main piece.
You're not going to be able to.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to sell those tiles, according to my partner. And I love this piece. My partner gave this to me as a gift today. And as much as we love the Amado Peñas, especially since they're signed, and there's a bit of a story behind them, and the matting and the frames are just extraordinary, we're actually going to put these up on auction.
Make the deal!
So in short, do not sleep on garage sales. You never know what kind of treasure you can find at your local garage sale. I wanted to film a little addendum to this episode of Mexican American Pickers because I had to tell you about the garage sale where we were able to pick all this fantastic art that we got today. It was run by a person named Jennifer. By the way, our neighborhood, which is called Idiot's Hill because a bunch of professors from the university that I went to for my undergrad used to live in this neighborhood in the 1970s, so it kind of got the name Idiot's Hill based off all those professors who lived here. And that Idiot's Hill ends on the northernmost part at Windsor Drive, which is a block or so that way. And beyond that, north of that, is not Idiot's Hill. And Jennifer, when she found out that we lived on dunes in Idiot's Hill, she said, "Oh, you're one of those Idiot's Hill people. Y'all got some crazies over there." She was a card. She was hilarious. So it was wonderful to meet her. In fact, before we bought the artwork, we had to go home a few blocks away to get the cash for what we were buying from her. And she said, "I'm not ashamed to admit I'm a bit of a drinker. So if you have any tequila, I can cut you an even better deal." When we got home to get the cash for Jennifer, we realized we had a bottle of Patron that had not been opened, that was a gift given to us, just collecting dust. So we decided to take it back with us and offer it as a gift for the great deal she was giving us. And when we got back there, she said to us, "Okay, thank you so much. Let's have a shot." It was 10 a.m. at the time, and I said, it's noon somewhere, so let's do this, ladies. I don't drink at all, but have had a shot on a few occasions with 3 women. I will drink with 3 women and only 3 women. And one of them is, of course, my partner, Aida. The other one is my sister, Natty. And the third one is my dear friend from the Frost Place Conference on Poetry, Maudel. And of those 3 women, one of them makes their own moonshine. How awesome is that? I'm not going to say which one. But so I had a shot today with them, and I don't like coffee and I don't like liquor. It was like coffee infused liquor, Patron liqueur, but it was tasty. And when she laid out the 6 shot glasses, my partner Aida said, "I love the shot glass you gave me. It's so cute." And Jennifer said, "Then it's yours." And she just handed her this to keep. You never know who you're going to meet on a pick. It is incredible, the people that you meet out in the world. It was such an honor to talk to Jennifer today and to meet her. She actually walked my partner through her house so she could give my partner a tour of her home. So generous, so thoughtful. And this was a garage sale mere blocks from where we live. So I guess the moral of the episode today is don't sleep on garage sales. You never know what treasure lies just around the corner from you. So, Joaquin Cehuateneo, Mexican-American picker, signing off, and I'll see you out there on the road. Until then, remember, keep picking.